Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever thought about securing, say, a big construction site? You've got equipment, materials, people moving around.
Yeah.
It's complex, right? Often in tough conditions, day, night.
Absolutely. Standard security often struggles there.
Right. But what if just one silent guardian could sort of turn that chaos into controlled, smart oversight?
Interesting idea.
Well, that's what we're diving into today. Specifically, the Uniview IPC 2124SR 80F28 Cam1H. It's a 4MP fixed lens bullet camera.
Okay.
Our source is this really detailed product page. It's got all the tech specs, FAQs, and even stuff about the company featuring it, Alpha Vision.
Alpha Vision, yeah.
So our mission for this deep dive, pull out the key nuggets about this camera, understand how it fits into a bigger system, and hopefully give you some aha moments without, drowning you in tech jargon.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, I think, is how just one product page can open up this whole view into a larger ecosystem.
Exactly.
It's not just about the camera specs, is it? It's about how companies like Alpha Vision use this kind of hardware. Often with advanced AI, to really change how industries work. Construction is a big one they're focusing on.
Right. There's a bigger story here.
Definitely. Way beyond just the spec sheet.
Okay, so let's zoom in on the camera itself then.
Yeah.
Uniview IPC 2124 SR Darrow 80F28 KMA-H. It's described as a compact 4MP LightHunter bullet IP camera.
Right.
What does that LightHunter part actually mean in practice? Especially when the lighting isn't great.
So at its core, this camera is built for high-quality surveillance. But its real strength is excelling where others might struggle. Low light, challenging conditions.
Fair.
That LightHunter bit is key. It's not just basic night vision. It's about capturing color and detail, even when it's really, really dim.
Color at night.
Yeah, think of it like having, much better night vision itself. It pulls in more light, gives you richer images, much more useful for identifying things than just a grainy black and white outline.
Okay, that capability, clear color images at night, that sounds like a big step up.
It really is.
And speaking of clarity, the source mentions 4MP resolution. That's 2560 by 1440 pixels. For someone managing security, how does 4MP compare, like to standard HD or even higher res 8MP? Is there a sweet spot?
Well, 4MP delivers really sharp, detailed video. It's a noticeable jump from 1080p HD.
Okay.
So for you, that means you can zoom in digitally on the footage later and still see faces clearly or maybe read a license plate, things like that. Forensic analysis becomes much more effective.
Right.
And it's got this 13-inch CMOS sensor, fixed 2.8mm lens that gives you a nice wide-angle view, too. It covers a good amount of area.
So good detail and wide coverage.
Exactly. And 4MP, it's often seen as a good balance, Great detail, but the file sizes and bandwidth needed are still manageable, especially if you're recording 200/4/7.
That makes sense. Balancing act.
Okay.
So wide view, forensic detail. You mentioned low light. How far can it actually see in the dark? And what about tricky stuff like car headlights passing through the scene?
Yeah, good question. It uses something called Smart IR, and the range is pretty impressive, up to 30 meters. That's about, 98 feet?
Almost 100 feet. Wow.
Yeah, and the smart part is important. It's not just blasting infrared light.
Wow.
It dynamically adjusts the IR output. So if something's close up, it won't get washed out and overexposed, which used to be a big problem.
Right. The white blob effect.
Exactly. Smart IR avoids that. It keeps details clear whether something's 5 feet away or 90 feet away. And it handles those passing headlights much better, too. Keeps the overall scene clear.
Okay, 30 meters is solid. And that smart IR sounds genuinely useful. So, given it captures all this high-quality footage, day and night, managing all that data must be a challenge, right? Especially with multiple cameras.
Oh, absolutely. That's where compression and storage come in. This camera supports several standards: Ultra 265, H.265, H.264, MJPEG.
Could have alphabet soup there.
Yeah. But the key one is Ultra 265. It's Uniview's own tech, and it's really efficient. Meaning significantly smaller file sizes for the same video quality. So for you, that translates directly to lower storage costs, less bandwidth needed. It's a game changer for big systems remote viewing.
Okay, lower costs, less network strain. Good.
Yeah.
And storage options.
It's got options. There's a micro SD card slot, takes up to 256 gigs for recording right on the camera.
Local backup, nice.
Yep. And network backup, too. Things like ANR, automatic network replenishment.
What's that?
If your network connection drops, it keeps recording to the SD card. Then, when the network's back up, it automatically sends that buffered footage to your main server. So no gaps in recording.
Oh, that's clever. Avoids data loss.
Exactly. And it supports NFS, Network File System, for direct network storage, too. Good scalable options for larger setups.
So it's smart about capturing and managing the data.
Yeah.
But what makes a camera like this really, smart beyond just recording? I mean, the smart detection features,
Yeah.
how good are they? Can they tell a person from a cat?
Yeah.
Because false alarms are a nightmare.
Right. That's a critical point. Features like intrusion detection, cross-line detection, these are just buzzwords. They turn passive recording into active intelligence.
So?
Well, instead of someone having to watch hours of footage, you could set up, say, a virtual tripwire around some equipment on a construction site.
Okay.
If anyone crosses that line after hours, boom, immediate specific alert, saves so much time, potentially stops theft or damage right away.
That is smart. Less noise, more signal.
Precisely. It also does standard motion detection, tamper detection if someone tries to mess with the camera, and even audio detection. It's got a built-in mic using G071 compression.
Audio too. Interesting.
Yeah, and all these features, they provide the raw data feed that can then be used by more powerful AI systems. Which brings us back to companies like AlphaVision.
Connecting the dots. Okay. Before we get fully into AlphaVision, let's talk about where you'd actually put this camera. Outdoor use seems likely. How tough is it? Can it handle, say, a rough construction site environment?
It's definitely built for it. It has an IP67 rated metal housing.
IP67. What does that mean in real terms?
It means it's fully protected against dust ingress, and it can handle being submerged in water up to 1 meter deep for about 30 minutes. So, heavy rain, pressure washing, dust storms, not a problem. Essential for places like construction sites.
Okay, that's properly rugged.
Yeah, and it's got 4 kV surge protection too, helps against power spikes, lightning nearby. Plus, it operates in a really wide temperature range. -30°C all the way up to +60°C.
-22 to 140 Fahrenheit. Wow.
Exactly. So it'll work reliably in freezing winters or scorching summers. Very versatile.
Okay. Sounds durable. How does it actually connect and get power? I saw mentions of 12V, DC, and PoE.
It supports both. You can use a standard 12-volt DC power adapter or power over Ethernet PoE.
PoE is usually preferred for bigger installs, right?
Oh, yeah. For larger sites, especially temporary ones like construction, PoE is a huge plus. Power and data run over a single Ethernet cable. Much simpler, faster installation, saves on cabling, heating power outlets everywhere.
Streamlines things significantly.
Totally. And a couple of other important points. It's NDAA compliant, National Defense Authorization Act. It basically means it meets certain U.S. government requirements regarding supply chain security, making it suitable for government or sensitive projects where that's mandated.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
And it supports ONVIF profiles, S, G, and T, plus API support.
More acronyms.
Basically, it means it speaks the standard languages of the surveillance world. It'll play nice with most existing systems, recorders, software. You're not locked into one proprietary system. Gives you flexibility.
Interoperability. Crucial.
And size-wise.
Pretty compact, actually. About 190 by 73 by 71 millimeters. That's roughly 7.5 by 2.9 by 2.8 inches. And it weighs just under a pound, about 0.45 kilograms.
Okay, so robust, but not enormous. We've really drilled down into the camera now. Let's pull back to that bigger picture you mentioned. AlphaVision features this camera. Who are they, and how does this piece of hardware fit into what they do?
Right, so AlphaVision, they were featured in Built Worlds magazine, specifically highlighting how their AI is transforming construction.
AI in construction. Well, they take the data streams from cameras like this Uniview model, using those smart detection features we talked about, and feed it into their AI platform.
Okay.
This allows them to build really sophisticated security and monitoring solutions, specifically for complex places like construction sites. They're going beyond just recording events, so their AI is actively interpreting what's happening.
So the camera is the eye, and AlphaVision provides the brain.
That's a great way to put it, yes. This robust camera is a vital sensor feeding their intelligence system.
That really clarifies how hardware and software or AI work together. And it looks like AlphaVision is pretty active, getting out there at industry events.
They are. The source mentions they'll be at GSX 2025. That's a big security show happening September 29th to October 1st, 2025 in New Orleans.
Okay.
And also Apartmentalized 2025, which focuses on the rental housing industry. That's June 11th to 13th, 2025 in Las Vegas.
Interesting mix, security and residential.
Yeah, it shows the breadth of application. The product page even gives their contact info. They're at 440s N, Wolf Road, Sunnyvale, California. Email is sales@alphavision.ai, phone 650-529-6508.
So it really shows how this specific camera is part of their broader business strategy, offering these cutting-edge AI solutions.
Absolutely, it's a perfect example.
So we've journeyed from the nitty-gritty of camera specs resolution, LightHunter, IR range, all the way up to seeing how it slots into this bigger trend of AI transforming industries like construction.
Yeah, it really highlights how a device like this, a sort of silent sentinel, isn't just passively watching anymore.
Right.
It's become a key data source, a foundational piece for these intelligent systems. They're making construction sites, maybe industrial plants, even large apartment complexes smarter and safer by using AI to understand what the camera sees.
It's a fascinating evolution from simple surveillance.
Definitely. More proactive, more intelligent.
So as tech like this keeps advancing, what other traditional industries do you think might be ready for a similar kind of quiet behind-the-scenes AI revolution? Maybe starting, just like here, with something as basic as a camera or a sensor, something for you to think about as you go about your day.